Everybody buckle up and hold on to your seats because Donald Trump is planning to steal the 2026 midterm election. This is what the Democrats are talking about. MSNBC, CNN, The View, all the far left extremist pundits on Twitter X, on YouTube, on Rumble. Oh, Trump is going to rig the election. They're talking about Texas redrawing their lines. I'm going to play you this clip, ladies and gentlemen, but keep in mind that after 2020, they told us that our elections are safe and secure. It's impossible to rig them. If you are an election denier, then you are a threat to democracy. Well, now looks like they are the threat to democracy. Let's watch this.
So I want everyone to pay attention to this next thing really, really carefully. Donald Trump is doing this not because he thinks he can pull it off. Like, even logistically pulling off another census between now and 2026 would be nearly impossible. Pulling it off and then having a reapportionment. Pulling it off and then every state having to do redistricting, because if you take away seats or add seats, you have to redistrict the whole state, right? Like, none of that is going to happen. None of it would be legal, and none of it's even possible. So ask yourself, what is Donald Trump up to? This is what he's up to. He is laying the groundwork to try to steal the 2026 elections.
What?
Why is the Department of Justice collecting individual voter data on every American? Why are they going to all 50 states? Why is the criminal division of the Department of Justice going to all 50 states to try to get the voter files so they know where you live, what your social security number is, whether you're a registered Democrat or Republican, what elections you have voted in? Why are they collecting all of that information? Why is he now saying we need this massive census and reapportionment? Why does he tie it to 2024? I'll tell you why. Because when Republicans lose in 2026, he wants to be able to say, you see, we lost because we were cheated. We lost because the census was rigged. We lost because people who are not eligible to vote voted. We lost, and there are all these irregularities. So everyone needs to be paying attention to this YouTube channel, hopefully the Democracy Docket YouTube channel as well, because Brian and I cover this stuff and hopefully help you connect why what Donald Trump is doing around the census actually ties to what the Department of Justice is doing around voter lists.
So at the beginning, he said because Trump wants to steal the 2026 midterm election. Look, but that guy that you just watched predicted that Kamala Harris would win in a landslide. He predicted that Trump would be in prison by now. That dude, he's like QAnon. All right, there's a million predictions, and then he always has a great excuse as to why it never came to pass. You know, disinformation's necessary. Look, here's what really happened. After 2020, the conservative Trump-supporting MAGA movement, we took a step back. We regrouped. We saw where we made mistakes. We were honest with ourselves. We saw where we made mistakes, and we fixed it. That's why we won in 2024, even though the Democrats tried to cheat just like they cheated in 2020, except this time we were ready for them. Now, they are terrified of 2026. They are terrified of the midterm election because they know they're going to lose. Because if you even redistrict blue states correctly, Republicans gain seats in Washington State, New York, Oregon, California. So they are terrified. But hey, I'm going to leave you with this. Denying the results of an election is a threat to democracy. You Democrats made up that term, so live by it. Subscribe. God bless you. And just to trigger the libs, Trump 2028.